This segment brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission. Progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Today, the American Angus Association is the largest breed association in the United States, and people may not know that that breed originated in the British Isles, but then was brought all the way to Kansas. This poem is entitled, Birth of a Breed. It was on the 17th of May, way back in 1873, that Kansas welcomed in some cattle that would change beef history. Near the town of Victoria, out on the Kansas plains, a man named George Grant wanted to boost his cattle gains. To improve the native bloodlines and reduce the needed culls, on that day, George Grant brought in 4 Aberdeen Angus bulls. Can you imagine the sight when those beefy cattle arrived, where nothing but shorthorns or rangy longhorns had survived? It must have been a funny scene that the neighbors thought contrary when those black-hided cattle arrived out on the Kansas prairie. But when those calves were born, then the farmer's opinion moved, because the influence of those bulls made the cattle much improved. The Angus breed developed and grew for all to see. The Angus Breed Association was formed in 1883. The American Angus Auxiliary was formed in 1952, supporting youth, showing, and scholarship and all the good they do. So like when George Grant brought those bulls here in that way, Angus bulls still bring improvement in cattle herds today. And since the hungry people of the world have protein as a need, we're thankful for this immigration of the Angus breed. Happy trails.
Sure Crop Fertilizers was started by my father, Don Sherman, and my mother, Shirley Sherman. Family business that started in the 80s. We predominantly focus on plant nutrients and what we can do to give growers better responses with the fertilizer dollars that they do, and what we can do to make those things work better for the grower. We're based out of Seneca, Kansas. We work with growers in their soil analysis to figure out what they need, and then we can put those in a blend that gives them the best results, and so that we can deliver that direct to their farm, so that they have those nutrients where they need them, when they need them, and so that they can apply them in a manner that's very efficient to them and works well on their planting systems and what they're doing. Sure Crop Fertilizers has been around for a long time. We always say we're big enough to take care of everything you need, but we're small enough to do it quickly. You can get a hold of us at 1-800-635-4743. Our website is surecropfertilizers.com, and you can always email me at Corey@surecropfertilizers.com, and with any questions you have, and we're glad to answer and work with you.